The chorus of that hymn, it's a lovely tune, isn't it? The chorus is, O come, Emmanuel. And we know that Emmanuel means God with us. That's what we are singing for. And when we sing that, we don't really mean the birth of Jesus, because that happened 2,000 years ago. Jesus was born as a baby, a human baby, and Jesus is the Son of God. But what we're wanting is, first of all, to know that God is with us now, and second, that God will come back in some way that will transform everything. That's the idea, and it's what Jesus taught us to expect. And here is the grown-up Jesus talking to some of his disciples about what is going to happen. And it's in the Gospel of Mark this time. I'll read it. Jesus said, but in those days, following that distress, and he's been talking about troubles, earthquakes, and goodness knows what, following that distress, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from the sky, and the heavenly bodies will be shaken. At that time people will see the Son of Man coming in clouds with great power and glory. And he will send his angels and gather his elect from the four winds, from the ends of the earth to the ends of the heavens. Wow, everywhere. Now learn this lesson from the fig tree. As soon as its twigs get tender and its leaves come out, you know that the summer is near. Even so, when you see these things happening, you know that it is near, right at the door. Truly, I tell you, this generation will certainly not pass away until all these things have happened. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. But about that hour or day, no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. Be on guard, be alert. You do not know when that time will come. It's like a man going away. He leaves his house and puts his servants in charge, each with their assigned task, and tells the one at the door to keep watch. Therefore keep watch, because you do not know when the owner of the house will come back, whether in the evening or at midnight, or when the cock crows, or at dawn. If he comes suddenly, do not let him find you sleeping. What I say to you, I say to everyone, watch. So, that's what Jesus said. God came once in the form of a baby, but now that baby has grown up and is teaching us that he won't be around for a long time, that he will come again in some completely different way, no longer being born in a stable in a poor town, but in power and glory, and somehow reaching from end to end of all that there is. A massive event that interrupts normal nature. And when is that going to be? We're not told. He doesn't know. He says even himself, the human Jesus. Only God the Father knows. So what we have to do, what he tells us to do, is wait and watch. Look out for signs of God. And when I thought about waiting, I at once thought about something that I've just read, which is a memoir written by my great uncle, who was a soldier in the First World War. And he writes that one of the things that soldiers do all the time is wait, because there are moments of great activity, but most of the time they're just hanging around. Most of the time they're also exhausted, so when there's nothing to do, they go to sleep, or if they're lucky, they can eat. But that's about it, waiting. And that's what Jesus tells us to do, wait and watch. So, because of the First World War, I thought we might have a song from the First World War. Here it is, here we are, here we are, here we are again.